How's it going? Casts via Instagram. I thought it might help to you guys that are following the build on YouTube. Bit of an insight. So yes, I've got my phone in selfie mode. Yeah. But I'm working on the separs or spaces, and they will sit right there. I'll be doing a bit of filing just to add a bit of depth to that. So we're working on the Mortal Blade of SEKIRO for the game. SEKIRO Dies Twice. It's a commission piece from Activision through their local distributors in South Africa, which is Megarom Interactive. So the guys have been, that's not new to the channel. You'll know that I built the Broken Spear of Leonidas for Ubisoft as well. So that happened last year, and now it is on to this one. So these, the separs or spaces, there's two of them that has been super glued together just to give me a bit more rigidity when filing. And they're 1.2 millimeters thick brass. John, how's it going, man? The comment disappeared for some other reason. There we go. It's not 4 AM. Yeah, brother. I've got no idea what time it is now.
Where would you like this?
Oh, cup of coffee right there. Thank you, Sean.
Branded.
So there we go, man. And he made sure it was a branded cup. Brother, that's 10 plus extra points for you.
I don't want the point, I want the money.
So I'm thinking, always when I do these live webcasts, the quality is really, really bad. Because I'm out in the sticks, right? We're in the farm, just outside of Lanseria, South Africa. And, well, connectivity is a thing. So, otherwise I would have been working pretty much live on this entire project. But I think we'll check in Monday through Fridays. We'll check in on a daily basis, I think. Just for the dieharders out there.
Is the other one supposed to be on or off?
Other one is supposed to be recording. So, Sean is, oh, it's not recording. Thank you, brother. So there's a whole section in the new video that is pretty much all of that, which is not going to be recorded, right? Christu, welcome, man. Josh. So let's sorry, man. The comments keep on disappearing, so I'm having to click on my camera on my phone. Oh, there we go. In Kentucky. You could use a coffee bringer, man. My coffee bringer is he's easy, but he's not cheap. He's costing me a lot of money, yeah. So the guys don't know, Black Dragon Forge is at 5 full-time employees, 6 including myself. No, it's 5 including myself. Damn it. No, 6. I'm not an employee. I'm the boss. Head boss, full washer, and cook. So we're 6 in total. Some of the guys on the videos, yeah. In the heat treating section of the past 2 videos on building this one, you would have seen Sean. He was the guy mad dashing in between the forges to control the temperature for me. So all I'm saying, middle forge is colder. Switch it off. Switch on the second one. Switch on the third one. Switch off the third one. Leave the first one. And Sean is just, man, he's just running around like a headless chicken. But he has, over the last 2 years, become invaluable to the team. If I haven't said that yet, Sean, dude, I'm sorry I said it now.
Me too.
Christy, how's it going? South Africa, that's all I saw. Come on, I should be paying more attention, shouldn't I? Yeah, South Africa is a bit behind in tech, so we'll only find out whether there's a third world war about 6 months after the world war started.
Or when it's finished.
Or when it's finished. If I see a spike in sales to knives, hawks, especially the Dragon Hawk, then I might know something's up, right? Yeah, so my website where knife sales goes through, I've taken it down. Man, thank you very much for the support, guys, but it's getting a tad ridiculous. So we've taken it down. We are planning on relaunching the site in a bit with all new models for 2019. Yeah, I know it's a bit late, but life happens, man. In the meanwhile, we're also building a new shop, right? Which I should actually do a shop tour on, well, the old shop before we actually finish up the new shop. Wow, it's going to be a while before the new shop is finished. That is really going to be a while. I've got a line scribed right there. Let's see if I can zoom this in. Okay, so the flickering you're seeing is my overhead lights. It's the space station. She's been dubbed. It's basically a bow of lights. Okay, but okay, let me get back to this. There is a scribe line right there. And that's how I'm managing to get all of those little loops sitting in exactly the same place, right? So that was that. Philip, how's it going, brother? Thanks, man. Very good to see. Welcome, brother. Matthew. Brother, the best place to buy one of my knives would be through one of my distributors at this point. AfricanCustomKnives.com. Through their list of makers would be Black Dragon Forge. That is all stock that is already in the US. If you're in South Africa, just give me a shout. Pick up phone, call, or pick up the phone. Go on to blackdragonforge.co.za. Get my number, give me a call, and we'll see what we can do. If it's a custom piece you're talking about, man, that would be Blade Gallery. We just dropped a shipment to them this morning. Yeah, which is 3 spike axes and then 1 custom. Yeah, so if you're following me on Instagram, you would have seen that custom finished 2 weeks ago. And then the main gouge or left-handed dagger, parrying dagger. That one there, I'm seriously kicking my ass for not doing a Facebook video on that. Sean, would you mind handing me that dagger, please? So I'm really kicking my ass for not doing a build on this thing. She's almost done. Yeah. So that's a parrying dagger or a left-handed dagger or a magouche. French for hand, left hand. So parrying dagger, the dagger you would have had. Yes, and this is a dagger. It's not a sword. So this would be the dagger you had in your left hand. Yeah, that's my right. So in your left hand and your fencing sword in the other hand, and you would use this one to get the other guy's blade out of the way, just so you can poke things. Silver wire inlay. I think I did a little live video on when I did this. Okay, but anyway, so there you go. So, thank you, Sean. Let's get back to working, man. So what we're going to try to, I just threw everything off my bench here. And the new bench is also built in a way that there's numerous camera positions, and I'm going to have a ticker. So I can go button 1, camera 2, camera 3, and we'll do a lot more of these things. What's that one? Was lying there. Okay, thanks, man. Someone just handed me a file that was not on my bench. So obviously, it's slowly but surely sneaking its way out of my shop. We can't have that. Yes, for the guys that didn't know, I have a bit of a file fetish, man. No, don't go or get all excited about. Well, I do. I admit it, man. I've got a problem. I own close to 200 files. And the guys are saying, shame he doesn't have a belt grinder. Well, we've got 7 of those. I'm a bit of a hoarder, apparently. There's a difference between a guy playing around in his garage, behind his shed, and then someone doing this full time. Right?
Oh, there's
Whoa,
another
almost
new
done.
comments for you.
New comments. Dave Irving, how's it going, brother? Want to know where do you get the patience? Well, knife making.
Usually in the hospital.
We'll teach you two things, right? One is patience, and the other one is, a whole array of new swear words.
Show them your finger, you don't have patience.
Yeah, I don't. So 2 weeks ago, I cut the tip of that finger off. Right, all nice and straight, and that was live via Instagram. And then one of the guys did a little video. So it was on a steel ruler and cut, crink, and the tip fell off. So he did a loop. So he cut the falls off. That was funny. That was not so much when it happened, but I kept the tip. Yeah, no, he didn't. Okay, so now that is, like I mentioned earlier, that was super glued together. All right, it gives me rigidity, and I can file, and it kind of keeps those two pieces symmetrical. Yeah, symmetrical. Well, the things line up. Okay, so now to separate that, you've got a little butane torch. That one there, creme brulee torch. Nice. You sort out your pudding, and super glue really does not like heat. Yeah. So we got that there, heat it up, and well, if it's hot enough, take a pair of tweezers and just let it fall, and it separates. So I really can't tell the color. Should right there, and it separates. Right,
Just don't pick
there
it
we
up.
go. Yeah, you don't want to pick it up. So what I want to do is I want to cool those off, but I'm going to let it sit there, and I'll show you another little trick. So obviously that there, those burnt pieces that you see there, that's the super glue that's been burnt. So you grab some acetone, and really, this one here, acetone, and a clean mug, not your coffee mug, right? Put a bit of acetone in there, and then, well, you don't want to quench in it. But those little plates are hot, so you just dunk them in there, and that'll dissolve the super glue. Well, over time, we're just going to give it a couple of minutes, and we can talk crap. Why not? Let me take my eyes off. Yeah, I'm as blind as a bat and as grey as 10. All right, so let's see. Where's the comments? How do I get the comments back? Did you know? Comments? Someone say, there we go. Yeah, brother, the amount of time that you spend on something equals the result that you get. Yeah? So this one. So that's carved out of a solid piece of bronze. I started doing out of jeweler's wax, and then decided, no, I am going to do this. So we did a bit of, I don't know if you'll be able to tell that. It's, the overhead lights are killing me, man. Can you tell? Yeah, so we did a bit of a thing on the edge there. Just a bit of whatnot. Right, so does it differ from the blade of SEKIRO? Yes, it does. On there, that is extremely bland. And now for the very, very obtuse guys, you will pick something up. You pick it up? Yeah? Most of you would have. Yeah, the pattern differs in more ways than one. Why?
Because you said so.
Well, there's one rule in my shop, and that is don't screw up. And I kind of broke my own rule. Now, let's do that again. Can you see the similarities and can you see the difference? Okay, sorry, we're back apparently. Connection lost. I did mention our pathetic connection, right? So, let me know in the comments whether anyone picked that up. Don't worry, it is fixable. Don't have to. Or I can just use the whole creative freedom thing, right? And say that it was intended like that. Yeah, no. Alex Still, what does Alex say? Yeah, that Dave, that is good. I also have some really tough double-sided tape. But the whole idea here was just to keep two pieces together to give me a bit more rigidity when filing and transferring the pattern from the one to the other. That was quick. Describe well. You glue the two together, and then as you're marking on one, the pattern is already, or the marking spacing is already done on the other one. So it is pretty much a time saver thing. And when you start filing, if you've got, for instance, if you're doing liners in a folder and you've done fancy filing on the liners, and you want those liners to obviously match up, this is the way that you do it. Whether you screw them together or whatever. Super glue is just something that, man, I have. Yeah? Okay, so that's enough talking. Back to working, apparently. Right, so acetone in a cut. That is always entertaining. Not so much for me, more for you guys. Right, so ta-da! Sleep. No, Alex not by. Other one. Ooh, second one. It's always fun. Yes, it is. The life of a knife maker. All right, so let's get back to comments, man. I don't want to do super glue on my phone. There we go. Matthew, have you got any tips for buying an anvil for a beginner? If it's made out of metal, buy it. It's easy as that. I've now been doing this for August, the 1st of August will be 10 years. And my very first anvil was a piece of railroad track. Yeah. Second anvil was a counterweight on a tractor. Third anvil was a proper anvil. I got a 200 kilogram anvil, big ass thing, at a scrapyard. Yeah. And now I have two 200 kilograms, a 125 kilogram, and 87 kilograms. So none of them were in perfect new condition. I had to restore all of them. And in my YouTube channel, in between the odd 200 videos, there is one where I cover restoring anvils. Josh! Thanks, bro. The second week in June. Table 16S. Just remember this face and think sweet 16. Pop around, dude. Otherwise, the pub, after Blade Show, well, after every evening. I'm going to be in the States from the Wednesday. And weekend, I'm going to pop over to a mate's workshop. I'm going to spend a week there. We're not sure exactly what we're going to do yet, but dude, that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun, and that will definitely end up on YouTube somewhere. Robert, how's it going, dude? Dave, you go and finish your heat treat oven, brother, and I'm enjoying your videos, man. I am really. Christy says he loves watching Alex's videos. Yeah, man, that kid is just freaking amazing, right? The amount of skill that he has managed to pick up in the last 2 years that I've been following him, it's just absolutely freaking scary. But that's what happens, man. It is 10% skill and 90% just dedication. Done. And that's why like it's got freaking nothing to do with it, man. It takes just damn hard work, long hours, and look how fancy that is looking. Looks like a saw blade. Alright, so obviously I need a bit of sleep. A couple of nights. A couple of late nights. Okay, so I think it is time to do a mock-up. Right. Sean, would you mind handing me that blade, please, sir? And that is definitely not my coffee. Drinking acetone on a live webcast, that would have been entertaining.
You would have been out of your brackets.
No, the front zipper. I'm thinking it
You
might
didn't
be
mark
that.
it, did you?
No, I did not. That was issue number 1. But don't worry. It'll only go in one way. So you guys figured this out yet? Thanks, dude. So there's a extremely tight fit on this. When I mean extremely tight fit, That is an extremely tight fit. Right, there's only one way to do it, man. You got to take the time to do it. Do it well. Or don't do it. It's easy as that. You'll notice that. And then, yeah, that one is the wrong way around. That's why there's an issue. There's no need to force it. Ha! There we go, man. Yeah, so, no glue.
Run like a rabbit, fly like a bee.